many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow. My potted plant on the porch has died again.
Kesana ya?
Oh, you're early. Looking forward to your gift?
I'm too. But we're also here to see how Nechka's... It can't be easy to recover from such a serious illness. And then there's... She had to give up what she loves. We just want to cheer them up.
I've already asked someone to swing by and let Sasoli know we're coming. Let's go then. Do you mind watching the story, Mish? I'll be right back.
Hah, bunganya juga masih kurangi anjing. Let's go lah.
Here we are. Nice house, right? Give me a sec, I'll go knock. Sasoli! Oh! Sasoli? Are you... That's strange. Huh. The door's locked. But she shouldn't... Hey, Nechka! Nechka! It's me...
What if something happened to the two of them? What if Nechka got worse again?
Kayak kita dobrak saja ya.
Doing just fine the last time I was... Still, I told Sasoli we were coming. Maybe she...
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tapetlosaur.
That's right. Sasoli has a Tapetlosaur companion. When she was still in the forging business, she'd often have Iangu help with some digging work. But since Nechka fell ill, she hasn't let it dig much recently. Wait a minute. What the... This place is a mess! Iangu's nowhere...
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes. Something terrible must have happened.
Something must be happening.
What's the end of this cliff? Could the Tapetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see.
What the heck? There's something. Oh my god.
Huh, there really is a Tapetlosaur up here. Paimon still doesn't see any sign of Tlasoli.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
That's Chevin's voice.
Come down, quick! Tlasoli's here!
Huh? We just got up here and Tlasoli's back already? What? Well, guess this means we should head back down. Why is the Tapetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
Yangu, come here. Are you being naughty again? Oh, that's a good Saurian. Oh, you must be hungry. All right, run along and play now. Sorry, you two. I was waiting for you at home when she said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guest, but she ended up getting lost along.
Yeah, Chevin told us she was just starting to get better.
She's still very weak. The shock and the cold winds certainly didn't help, but it's nothing a good night's rest can't fix. That said, she won't be able to meet you today.
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering. Chevin told us how serious her illness. Her health definitely comes first. We were just dropping by to check.
Well, she can at least speak to me and go about her day normally. That's already more than I could ask for.
Hey, cheer up. This is supposed to be a... We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost complete. The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging. Don't say that or the Wyatt might smite me. The process just uses a few of the same techniques and materials. When I first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose. But then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make a special kind of ornament.
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name artisan. Engraved with quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
Tlasoli's blaze gem inscriptions really are special, though. Word of mouth isn't always reliable. As information gets passed along, it becomes ink. But the words inscribed on these crystals will stand the test of time. The inscription, it's the perfect gift for a dear friend or significant other.
Yeah, let's get it. Put our names onto it. Then once we find your sister, she can add her name as well. That way, our names will be together forever.
You deserve it. You saved me. And Nechka's birthday present. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Chevin, I thought I told you.
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli. It's a great gift. I know how much work goes into one of your blaze gem inscriptions.
Well then, thank you both. I'll have it ready as soon as possible. Then, I'll have you do the inscription yourself. Nechka should be well by then. She'll be very excited to meet you.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know. Hold on. This isn't part of some scheme to make us spend all of our...
You never know. You do look like you have some savings to spare.
No, don't listen to that, Traveler. You'll end up losing all your Mora.
In any case, it's up to you.
Oh no, it's the Tapatlosaur again! Quick, someone stop it! Paimon doesn't want to get run over again!
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I'd like you to help me repair my blaze gem inscription. I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both snapped, so I tried fixing it myself, but I just couldn't get it.
Just leave it to me. I'll make it as good as new. Thank you, Chevin, for going all that way and...
It was nothing. We all just want Nechka to get better.
You're right. Yangu, behave yourself. I'll have Chevin call you once everything's ready, Traveler. Maybe we'll even line it up with Nechka's birthday. We can even have a little party.
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food, and we'll make sure we're ready to eat. Anyway, see you around, Tlasoli!
Look after yourselves. Nechka is going to be so happy to meet you.
Selesai. Masih ada lagi kan misinya kan? Right. Am I right? Or am I not right? That's weird.
baby saurians?
And I'm Toba. You must be the helpers that we've been waiting for.
It's nice to meet you too. Oh, but Uncle Sanka said he was gonna send some of his... Yeah, sorry. Whatever this is about, it sounds like you've... Wrong and...
Darn it! We've been tricked, Huni. I should have known that Glasses Guy was a...
What are we supposed to do about the baby saurians now? Time's running... It's okay, Huni. Don't worry. Why don't you tell us what happened with... There's been a lot of unrest in the tribe lately. After what happened to Nana, her babies were so... If Nana is your dad's saurian, why isn't he the one? My dad's one of the elders, so he's busy getting ready for Turnfire Night. It's a really important ceremony. More important than this, anyway. I didn't think it would take very long, but then that guy we ran into made us tell him...
Yeah, he was so selfish. He does...
It's alright, don't let him get to you. We're here now and we'll help you, because we care a lot, don't we, Traveler? They should be. I already managed to find their tracks, and it seems like they're hiding on the cliff. Really? Wow! Thank you so much.
Awesome. You gotta be careful out on the cliffs, though. They're really steep.
Mooney said the baby saurians are on the cliff, so let's find a way up.
Harus ke atas. Aku harus ngisi darah dulu. Oke. Habis energi. Halo.
We found them! Wait, but what's that other...
Well, if it isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Very well. You heathens leave us no choice.
Wait, aren't you like Kenichi's sidekick? What the heck are you going on about? You're somehow managing to be even more annoying than the last time we...
Silence! Who are you calling sidekick? We are the Dragon Super... We shall have you know that last time, were it not for Kenichi's
Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kenichi clearly has you under lock and...
That's more like it. If you must know, our humble servant begged us to investigate an abyss incident.
Abyss incident?
See this little lizard? Its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the influence of abyssal...
Yikes. So how is she doing now?
She was but a lowly bug fighting against the power of the abyss. Such a fragile creature. Apparently, she ended her struggle
Leaping from a cliff?
My dear anemic flying ant, as addled with questions as your head may be, please keep them to...
Anemic flying ant? You... Just you wait. Two can play at the ugly nickname game.
We sense a faint abyssal energy. An evil sorcerer must...
Suspicious outlanders? Wait, are you mocking us?
How dare you cast aspersions on your ruler, heathen! You're just lucky that our servant has such vile taste in friends. Otherwise, we would beat you black and blue. And then, if you're not here to kiss my feet, then get out of my sight. Do not impede the...
Potty mouth on that guy! I'm on his furious! Still, good to know about the abyss threat, huh? Wasn't expecting that. Let's not get sidetracked.
Sangat aneh. Gimana cara ke atas? Itu lagi. Kan dia di bawah. Dia di atas. Apa di atas? Kalau saya ada di sekitar sini. Oh, itu dia.
Wow, you're back already?
I'm so glad that the babies are all right. You're welcome. Pizza cake. You're not from Natlan, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing. You should.
Yeah, please come.
By the sound of it, glasses guy wasn't from. Well, his clothes sure weren't. You know what? Now that I think about, really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Ahau mentioned. Sure, if you're interested. Oh, let me think. How did the... Oh, please, mister. I've told you so many stories already. When are you gonna help?
Just one more story. One more, I swear. Why don't you tell me more? I heard that there was a huge transparent...
Oh, you mean Turnfire. That's where the ancient name Mollypo comes from.
Oh, wow. So it was the origin of an ancient name.
There's a story behind every ancient name. The Turnfire is different from normal fire. If you get set on fire with it, you'll feel horrible burning pain from behind you.
Why? What happens if you turn back?
As soon as you turn around, poof! You get burned to a...
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes.
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them...
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me guess.
Good guess, Uncle Glasses. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Yupanqui was friends with Ochkon the Tyrant, and also Shibalanke. He didn't like how Ochkon was such a cruel tyrant. So, he stole the Turnfire and threw it at the Ochkon, and that's how our ancestors set our people free. But, just as he was about...
But Ochkon wasn't there. All he saw was a city burned black.
A split second later, the flames he saw burst out from an...
All it took was a single glance. As soon as he looked back...
The question is, was this the price he paid for stealing the Turnfire, or the price of...
Nobody knows the answer. But the fire that consumed Yupanqui, and then... the flame dropped.
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to the next... It's like a final look back at your life, where you have to answer for everything you did.
Ah, a fine parable indeed. So, is it true? Is it really possible?
I don't know. I think it's just a story.
Either way, I assume this name has been passed down in your tribe.
Sure has. It went to Burkina, the hero that we celebrate on Turnfire Night.
Yeah, and now belongs to Kanich. So we often call him Malipo Kanich.
Kinich.
All right, Uncle Glasses, that's enough stories. Now, can you please go find the babies?
I would, but doesn't the legend of the Turnfire teach us not to look back? Let's not go dredging up the... Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story, I swear. Starting now. No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the Turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natlan?
Huh?
Wait. All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. 2 of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll help work them like dogs. Okay? That's what they're here for. Don't go easy.
Really? Well, first, can you tell us your name?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so beneath the peaks.
Seriously?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Uncle... Yeah, definitely a fishy character. It sounds like he was digging...
Yeah, and not only that, but he betrayed us too.
All he got out of us was some stories that... Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kenichi... Huh? You know Kenichi? Not very well, but we have met him before, and one time we...
Oh man, I'm so jealous. I never even spoken to him. He's so...
Me neither. I don't think my dad really likes him, though. He always tells me to stay away from him. Oh, the creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau? Exactly. I don't know why Kenichi partnered up with him.
Uh-oh. Huni, look how late it is.
Oh, yikes. You're right. Okay, if there's anything you need, my dad can help get...
We gotta run. Bye for now.
Selesai? Oh.
What were you thinking?
It's okay. Toba helped me. And...
Kind strangers? What?
Yeah, actually, they did. And
Don't talk back to me. The Mountain King problem still hasn't been solved. What would...
they were good people, Dad. Dinner or no dinner. Hello again, Huni. It's Miss Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me.
Oh, so you're the kind stranger. I'm Trinidad. Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so if there's anything you need. Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host.
Yep, just helping a neighbor. We're not looking for anything.
Oh? Well, let's hope so.
Dad, please. They're not bad people. They've eaten at the same table with
Kenichi! Wait! I heard that two mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the...
And Paimon's the other.
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our tribe.
Oh, now we're talking. Seriously, though, don't worry about it.
Oh, you just arrived, I take it, and it would be...
Careful now. That's quite an about face.
My dear Trav. Go inside now, Huni. Dad's got some important bit...
Okay. Look after Mr. Traveler and... Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any...
Well, this is a matter of... for many years, our tribe has celebrated the Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony. Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful... They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Burkina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated. Normally, Yumkasaurs never live longer than a... Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a legend of our glory, but even this glory, the abyssal power inside him is highly... So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power. However, abyss-related incidents have been on the rise in Natlan lately, as I'm sure you're both aware. As a result, only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night, and he's already...
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift... Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated.
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really so...
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first. Anyway, right now we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night. Of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero who...
Oh, you mean Kenichi?
Yes, he's the one. A hero, worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. An exceptional ceremony? Oh, I'll have to charge an... I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs. But I'm convinced the Wyub got... Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable...
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that last part.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony can just as easily be done without him as long as we can... Well, you'll gain the respect and friendship of the Scions of the Canopy. Something no amount of... Wonderful! I can't thank you enough. Who needs to write about you? You have kindness. And come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to...
Achoo! Curses!
Oh, great Kahul Ahau. Bless you.
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile...
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the...
Ugh! Never have we heard such brazen
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so chirpy and... But, I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, you see, I'm very interested in the lore of your
Okay.
Is that it? Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit? It's the extreme sports. The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. Look, I even did a painting and...
You scum-sucking swine! Ugh, I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be without a rope! Head first off the tallest cliff, with a band of hunters on your tail!
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other's...
Or you could tell me
What?
and then I'll name my price.
So it is on the up. No. Kita nggak punya. Ini atas kan? Kita pakai tele aja kali ya. Sepertinya tele lebih enak.
The abyss contamination is back. See those torches over there? Those are the sacred flame.
Are you saying that the sacred flame and the turnfire are the same?
Well, for ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone...
Gotcha! So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the sacred flame.
Well, that's one part of it, yes. But the complete First, the flame bearer must collect a kindling of the sacred flame from the starting point. Then, they must go down into the canyon, all the way into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, lighting the most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once. As much as I hate to admit it, Kinich is...
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground? Well, of course Paimon can!
Well, don't worry. It's not a requirement of the ceremony. You're allowed to touch the ground. The only thing the flame bearer must always keep moving.
So, what actually happens if you do turn back? Surely the fires don't just...
If you're not careful, you might get burned.
What about today then? Does the same rule apply?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. You just need to take the Are you ready? I'll repeat all the key points again.
Just like that. Terus jadi jarak jauh anjing. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro. Ow.
Born of ice and fall.
Let engraved names echo!
Access denied.
You're way behind schedule.
Masih ada emangnya? Kan udah habis ya.
That should be all the braziers. Let's regroup with Trinidad.
I knew I was right about you. You have outperformed all of the other previous. If there was an ancient name for outs.
Yeah, although it would probably take Paimon quite a...
All right, now there's still.
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kinich, but that's only because. Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bear.
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not going to be a problem having...
See that place over there? There was a time, long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we, scions of the camp, after a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. Now, it has become a place where our youths go to develop. If we fail to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again. So, to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you...
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all right. There are still a few final details that we need to discuss.
Okay, see you later then.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different. Anyway, let's take a break before...
Oh, Primo Gem. I need Primo Gem, bro, not that. Ah, that sucks.
All right.
Traveler? Paimon.
Kinich! Fancy meeting you here. We've
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a
Oh, the, Turnfire Knight, you mean.
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know.
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire Knight?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night
Hmm?
To the Night Kingdom? You mean.
to his death.
Whoa, are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. I think.
Too blunt? Okay. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of this.
But that's ridiculous! He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory.
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme.
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asked us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other good.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned.
It was, pretty.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your... There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the...
Plus, Kinich doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of... It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to...
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable to dispel but I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss, and you seem to wield the with your help. I'm optimistic. This time, we can dispel...
Traveler?
So, this doesn't faze you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself. That's all you really need to know. The ceremony's in the meantime, feel free to take a look around. And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands.
So now we have extra errands to run?
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. It will help you gain the respect of our people, and as a mighty hero, I'll be sticking around for the next few days. So if you have any questions, you...
Seems like Kinich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Huh, you're here.
Kinich, Elder Trinidad said that...
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
Is that the Traveler and Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your...
Hello, Chief Waina.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday. I believe Kinich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, However, I would like to request that you take... Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our hero. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride. And to kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom. Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he has taken. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration. Perhaps there is. But despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, I must say, I find this troubling.
So, Kinich, earlier you were saying...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. Paimon...
Bring it.
Kinich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame bearer this time.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear...
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh yeah. What was it again? Oh, right. We need to talk about how he's completely unhinged.
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I...
You got him a teacher? Oh, Paimon would love to see him get... Anyway, moving on. When we ran into a how, he said you two were investigating some abyss thing together. Is that related to...
Yes, that's the angle I've been working. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden... I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly... So, if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue...
Whoa. That sounds kinda crazy.
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged... Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue has caused. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive. Whatever happened.
Paimon can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about and he has every right to take that view. It's one thing to try and preserve. No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Let's leave that to one side because at least in our experience, the dog...
I think I know a way. You have any better idea?
Not at the moment, but it just feels like using the power of the Abyss for... After all, the Abyss is what turned them...
If it doesn't end well, then that's the Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought
All right. So what's this deal?
All I need you to do is keep people away. I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer. If you help me out, there'll be a gift for you.
Ooh, what kind of...
Something well worth your while, I'd say. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople, so everyone comes to terms with the fact that way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony, and then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King.
Still sounds pretty great. And even if it were...
At least the two of them. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian... Can I take that to mean that...
For sure.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, good luck to us both.
It's only 1 hour, but I am already tired. Maybe I will end the stream now. I will continue. I'm not feeling well. Yeah, maybe tomorrow will be better. Damn, I'm not feeling well today. Okay, I'm going to end the stream. Maybe I will get some sleep. I don't know what happened to my body. Maaf ya, aku off dulu aku. Aku ingin lanjut tapi